Hi, good morning. We're here with Ebru Evrim from Harrogate. How you doing, Ebru?
Hi, thank you, Mike. I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, really good. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. So if you could start us off and give us a bit of an introduction as to who you are, what you do, what the business is, how long you've been doing it for, please.
Okay, so my name is Ebru Evrim, and I'm the founder and director of Ebru Evrim Limited company. So we are in the wellness sector for last about 5 years. Just we set up this business. I set up this business before pandemic.
Mhm.
So it was a tough journey, but here we are. So we got two studios now at the moment, one in Skipton and one in Harrogate.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah,
And is it yoga,
we
Pilates?
are offering yoga. We are offering diversity like yoga, reformer Pilates is our, I think, in extending position. So, and we got cafe and therapy rooms. We offer lots of things in the studio. What else? And also we are opening hot room, hot
Mhm.
yoga. What else? We are the largest yoga and Pilates studio at the
Mhm.
moment in the North Yorkshire. Maybe
Fantastic.
probably whole UK, but I didn't do my research, so I can't say that whole UK yet.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And do you have clothing as well? Is that right? I've seen on your website.
Yes, yeah, my own branded clothing as well. Yes, activewear is included. I mean, we
Fantastic.
got lots of different offers.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I keep forgetting them, but yes, for activewear as
There's
well.
there's lots going on there. So, what is it that sparked your inspiration to get into business and set all this up then?
So I've been teaching Pilates last probably 10 years, and yoga about 8 years. I was a sole trader,
Mhm.
and I moved to England in 2016, and I was working as a sole trader and teaching all around the North Yorkshire. And then I had quite followings, and I'm also influencer on Instagram.
Mhm.
And with this building, I decided to open my own studio.
Yeah.
Uh, and I was practicing reformer Pilates for a long time, but I noticed that there is not many options. Not option. There's no option in
Sure.
North Yorkshire, especially in small towns. So this was the idea to set up my own business,
Mhm.
and I was into the fashion, so I wanted to build my own branded activewear
Yeah.
clothing range for women. So yeah, we started very small in Skipton Studio, and then we moved to Harrogate. We saw the opportunity in Harrogate, um, and my main idea was being on the high street to bring more people to the studios. Obviously, I started with my quite small followings, let's say.
Yeah.
Um, I injured my lower back when I was 21 years old. I was really fit and I was swimming competitions. I was
Yeah.
joining to the competitions. I was really active and sporty all the time. But I injured my lower back. Just suddenly, I was fit, and then I started to do Pilates like for a long time ago. I grew up in Istanbul and
Yeah.
I was using reformer Pilates. I was doing reformer Pilates already there. And I was a little bit in shock, actually. Couldn't find any reformer. And the closest studio was in Leeds. So I needed to travel to Leeds. But imagine the cost of, it's
Sure.
quite a journey from Skipton. I used to live nearby Skipton.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, and I actively do Pilates. I actively do yoga. I really love those exercises because it's low impact
Yeah.
and you can do on the mat. You can do everywhere. You can carry this with you. So yeah, this was a starting point.
You're an example of someone following their passion of something that they believe in truly, and then setting up a business from it. So that's
Yeah,
fantastic. So,
thank
what would you say is the journey been like? You set up before COVID, and obviously COVID hit, and
Well, I think nobody was expecting
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, I set up my business in 2019, December,
Mhm.
and then 3 months later, we closed. Um, it was obviously challenging for everybody.
Yeah.
And I managed to keep going with the online classes. My background is digital marketing. So I
Mhm.
was doing digital marketing and commercials. And I easily adapted to Zoom,
Yeah.
to the online classes. And we've been so fast to realize that, yes, we need to put this on. And now we managed to keep our 8 members.
Mhm.
And we've been just building. I was just talking with the other teachers. We've been doing classes, online classes during
Yeah.
pandemic. But obviously, it's not the same that you're running your own business and studio. It's not physical anymore.
Mhm.
It was the biggest challenge, to be
Sure.
honest, for the business. Um, and then finding, I think from the small towns, is the challenge is if you are labor heavy business, the challenge is finding employees, enough people to work with. It was the biggest challenge for the small towns, obviously, but so we set up teacher training for that. So we are teaching to the
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah. I've seen that on your website as well.
It's the new one as well. It
Okay.
took us 1 year to prepare that training because I'm kind of like, has to be right.
Mhm.
And we have to, when the people, when the teachers, the people who wants to be teacher coming to the studio or the teacher training, we have to be proud of ourselves that what
Yeah.
we
Sure.
give to them, and we need to be comfortable with what they are teaching outside. So
Yeah.
our difference from different teacher trainings are they do lots of practice before going out and teaching for the other people. Because we see that in the sector, like 2 weeks, teacher training, done and dusted, and
Yeah.
everybody is out. So yeah, we set up teacher training. So kind of when we see the problems, you need to find a solution.
I was just going to say, you're a great example of that entrepreneurial spirit of, okay, we need some more teachers, right? How are we going to get those teachers? There's not enough teachers, right? Let's create a program that they can follow to become a teacher. That's brilliant. I
Yeah,
love that. So what
yeah.
does the future look like for you now? Is it further expansion with what you're doing? What's on the cards?
Yeah, we are looking for further expansion.
Mhm.
So we've got few places to go. We are working on it, but definitely I'm planning to put this business as a brand outside and grow with it. Definitely.
Exciting.
We are putting the plans on now. Yeah, it's
What
exciting.
more locations will it be in the
Yeah,
future?
yeah,
And what
yes.
what do you see as the challenges you're going to have as you look to grow? What other problems are you going to overcome? Well,
Well, firstly, when you go to the new location is the target market. So you are actually adapting your business for according to the target market because
yeah,
what we learned from Skipton and Harrogate is completely different target market. Your audience is so different.
yeah,
So you need to adapt this business according to what you are doing. So it's a good learning point
mhm,
for us because we know where to go from Harrogate to,
yeah,
probably will target a similar audience and the locations for we can approach a similar audience now on. So yes, definitely I'm planning to expand this business. I'm not going to stop. Yeah.
excellent. Is it nationwide domination, global domination?
Well, why not? Why
Yeah,
not? I can't
great.
say anything particularly right now,
Yeah,
but yeah, this is the plan, and this is how I started.
yeah, I love that. Great ambition. So, what's the biggest lesson you've learned so far since being in business?
Which one? Where shall I start with
Yeah,
that?
which one
Um,
stands out for you? Just comes out top of mind at the moment.
um, I think I'm thinking that what is the biggest? Lots, obviously. You learn lots along the way. Financial point of view, you need to really No, you can't spot on. Obviously, your cash flow, you need to do the proper cash flow management. This is so important for businesses.
Yeah.
This is the main point, the base for the businesses. I think so. We have really good management system now being set up. Another thing is employment. We are labor heavy business, so we need to do a structure for that as well.
Yeah.
So we put this structure in place. When we grow, it was a little bit hard. Just, you feel growing pain. It was the same. So
Yeah.
suddenly we had 33 employees,
Wow.
and it was a little bit, it took time to how to manage that
Yeah.
33 employees, freelance teachers, receptionists, and we got cafe, we got chef, therapists, um,
That's,
you know,
you're covering so many different kind of businesses within the one business. It's fascinating.
yeah, and also obviously we deal with the manufacturer. We got managers, and so yeah, we created this structure. Yes, it took time, but it looks okay now. It's working for this project, but when we expand, we need to be ready for that. So I learned already my lesson from Skipton
Sure.
to Harrogate. It's a good
Yeah.
lesson actually, to because you see the problem, and yeah, we need to find this solution.
Yeah.
So another thing, yeah, I don't know, is we learn every day, right? We
Definitely.
learn
Every day
something.
is a
Yeah.
is a
School day.
learning day. School day. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, it is school day. So
Yeah, there's lots of ways, different areas that you can, or different people you can learn from, or situations that you find yourself in. So, um, we talk about inspiration on here quite a lot. What inspires you to do what you do? You mentioned about you had an injury and that got you into doing Pilates, but with what you do on a day-to-day basis, what's your inspiration? Could be customers that you work with, your team, family background to
I think everything, isn't it? Everything can be inspirational every day, daily basis. So I'm so open person to receive the information.
Mhm.
So because I got goals, I always write my goals.
That's
And the right people comes, if when you write your goals, right people comes in the right place, right time. And it's so like fascinating actually. So I got really good mentors at the moment as well. Really good finance advisor, let's say. And clients. I think I'm so inspired by them. They are so enthusiastic, to see people like yourself and putting lots of effort on it, and for their well-being.
Mhm.
So I think this is so inspirational for me. Our ethos, our vision is let the transformation begin. So this is my motto.
Yeah,
So and I think we managed to do that. So the business is obviously whoever comes to the studio, I'm not seeing the business as business, you know what I mean?
good.
Sometimes because we
Yeah,
are involving with people, the emotions and needs, and this is inspirational. It gives idea to you. So you see that somebody needs something hot room, let's say. It's so basic, isn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Because north is cold and you can't do like some of the poses because your joint's not opened yet. You need warm environment.
yeah,
Inspiration is like, I see it from the clients. What they need
yeah.
exactly is just inspiring me to put my business. Yes, I think this is the most important thing.
I love
And
it.
to
Yeah,
see their journey, to involve their journey, transformational journey, not only physically, but mentally. And we create an amazing community in the studio. We got cafe kitchen. So
yeah,
they come there and they discuss and they'll talk and they have really nice food, energizing food, after their exercises. So and it's really good opportunity to chat them, it's just
Yeah, good
asking
feedback from
them how
customers.
they feel and the feedback. Obviously, you want this
Mhm.
business to go ahead and just spread this wellness and well-being, transform lots of people. But when we talk to them, it's very interesting that most of them say that I want to come to this place. I want to escape from my home,
Yeah.
come to this place. I promise. We had a nice lady. She was 65 years old. She
Mm.
was doing reformer, but never tried before. Oh, she doesn't have self,
Yeah,
confidence,
that's right. Yeah.
start with, and we encourage her to start because I saw that she can do it. And then uh, one evening, she came to the class too early, like 1 hour, you
Mm.
know. She said, "Can I have tea, please?" And I'm, "Yeah, of course you can have." I said, "What happened? You are early today." And she said, "Oh my God, my daughter. I escaped from my daughter, and I love this place to come and
Yeah.
chat with you guys. It's amazing. This is amazing. So inspirational, and also it gives me another idea, meditation, and
Yeah.
what do you call obviously mindfulness, but I don't want to call mindfulness. It's so cliche now.
In
Kind
terms of
of
your subconscious working and giving you indications as to what to do
kind of
and
giving a
ideas.
headspace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of another thing that I want to really focus on because I do meditation.
Yeah.
So I had amazing, benefit from meditation practices. So
So inspiration from everywhere. I like let the transformation begin. So, I mean, that covers your business in terms of an attitude towards your business, because the
yeah,
business will transform based on your customers transforming and them giving you feedback. And then you personally, that transformation is, well, it's definitely begun and it's ongoing. So fantastic. I love that answer. Thank you very much for sharing that. And you mentioned goals as well there. Writing your goals down. Very important thing to do.
yeah, I think you need to know your goals
Yes.
because you know what happened. Obviously, we are small business owners, especially. The challenge is cash, isn't it? That you need to do the cash flow management
Yeah.
very well. And it just drags your energy because this is the main point, isn't it? And I think this is important to just be aware of where you want to be.
Mhm.
So it just motivates you. Another way of, writing goals. It always motivates me. I sometimes feel so down. I do meditation, I do all the physical activities and everything. Because we give to people all the time, teaching is can be a little bit tiring sometimes.
Sure.
And you need to look after yourself. And I go to bed sometimes really tired.
Mhm.
But I know my goal. I get up early in the morning, done and dusted. There
Know
is
your
nothing.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so important.
Excellent. So if you were to offer some advice to someone who's starting out a business with all this experience that you've got,
Yeah.
what would that piece of advice be, do you think?
Um, I think it's very important to do planning.
Mhm.
The first thing is planning. Start slow. I mean, small. You don't need to go big at the
Yeah,
beginning, but just do 3 years planning. I think this is important. And know your how could you say, like, knowing that what you are creating is kind of understand what you are doing.
sure.
So it's very important to just, if you are doing and one idea can go big, but start with this planning. Do the planning, see the cash flow. It shouldn't be right, it's not going to right, but it has to be a bit logical. Get advice
Yeah.
from coach like yourself, and then put everything in plan
Mhm.
and show and just share with the coach before starting, and then just start. I think this is the point
Yeah.
because people delay, 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 delay. And for me, for maybe 5 years now, it was so tough
Mhm.
because of pandemic. And this is new project. There is no example in the UK.
Sure.
There is no studio offering reformer and yoga and bar and the cafe kind of diversity
Yeah.
things in a one place. So that's why it's tough for me. It was really tough to beginning. But I started only with offering Pilates, yoga, and activewear. Just
Yeah.
three things. And then I grow from that. So because I saw the need and then I adapted this business to the needs. So
It's a great piece of advice. Just starting.
just that.
Having a plan, because you can get overwhelmed with all the things to be done, but starting small, having that end goal, and then if we link that to, if you've got clarity on your end goal and you start and you've got a plan, that plan will change. But if you're open-minded and for that end goal to happen, the right people and the right things will come to you if you stay true to it, really.
I think, Mike, so important also getting advice from outside because
Yes.
we do the plans,
Yeah.
I just exaggerated. Oh my God, I will have 300 members at the beginning and
Yeah. Yeah.
how,
Yeah.
because
Question it. Question it.
sometimes
Yeah.
yourself can't see it,
Mhm.
but the others, the professionals
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the sector can see it. So,
Very,
and
yeah.
trusting.
It's very valuable to have that third party view, as you say, because you're so passionate about what you do. I say you as in the generic, if we set up a business, and yeah, it's something that is close to my heart as well, that you've got your focus on things, but yeah, you do need that other person just to offer that point of view, that helicopter view that says this
Yeah.
this needs to have a question mark over it. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do this? And it helps you to make think in different ways that if you were just on your own, you might not do. So
The thing is, what happens? I think the mental, for the small businesses, they don't go to the third parties because of the cost. Obviously,
yes,
everybody's thinking about
yeah,
that. But I think this mindset has to change to investment, and because they are investing their businesses to grow, and their growth will be faster than they can imagine. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So I think this is so important. This is how I look everything, and I invest. I know that we got really small budgets sometimes, and we think how we're gonna pay today. We
yeah,
got payments outside, but this is the thing. Just create something to invest for that
yeah.
to third
Reinvest,
party or
reinvest.
provider because you can't see that. Maybe you will go to wrong direction, but you will see the direction from the beginning with this
Yeah,
investment and you will go to the right direction. I think this is important for all businesses.
another great share. Thank you. So, lastly, before we wrap it up, latest news kind of section where if there's anything that you've got new that you'd like to share, feel free. Or if it's just a case of letting us know where we can find you on your website and picking up details or your locations, obviously Skipton and Harrogate.
Thank you for the opportunity. We offer corporate packaging at the moment, and we know that it's well-being is so important in the workplaces. So we approach the companies, and we offer corporate packaging, and everything will be online on our website. So if you visit our website, it's www, my name and surname, ebruevrim.com. And you will see the links, and there's corporate link that what we offer to corporates. So we explain everything. Obviously, if anybody interested, always there's a contact details as well on the website. So everything is on the website.
Awesome. Ebru, thank you so much for sharing all that you have. Really insightful. Great.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And I wish you all the best for the future expansion of the business. Exciting times.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mike.